We're at a rental apartment and I'm trying to put that and this, put new ones in, and we are playing with our, what's this thing, Pickled Steel Beserker. Wonderful knife, great for working. G'day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we're looking at this marvelous thing. Okay, first let's look at the box. Beautiful box. Extra clip, extra hardware, little tool, and a microfiber cloth. Everything you would expect. Okay, pickledsteel.co.za, made in China. Okay, remember this is a South African company, but it is OEM'd from overseas. Now, the quality on these things are fantastic. Also, tonight, 8 o'clock, Pickled Steel fan page. I don't know, maybe on Pickled Steel Facebook page also. But on Facebook, go check. There will be announcements and wonderful things will be announced. Now let's get back to this knife. This is the Beserker. Look at that. Oh, I've been using it today. We went to a place that my father is renting out now to go fix things again and whatnot. He's old and I have to help him. So I suppose that's eventually, as I'm nearing 50, I'm at least becoming useful to the old man. That sounded horrible. Okay, anyway, wonderful morning. Did things, whatever. Yes, that's wonderful. Okay, G10 on this thing. Wonderful grippy G10. Okay, beautiful pivot on this thing. Let's just check sizes on these ones. Because remember that last one I showed you? It was T8 all around. Now this one is T6, T6, T8 for the pivot, T6 for the pocket clip. But, okay, let's get into this first. D2, and it says Beserker. Now we have a beautiful flat ground blade, but I really like the shape of this thing. This is a super knife for working. Okay, so we have this beautiful clip point, reverse tanto, modified sheep's foot, Warncliffe, whatever you want to call this thing. But this is a wonderful shape for working. We have a tip, which is quite acute. Can you see that? Okay. Stock is not too thick. I'll give you specs on it now. This bit of belly over here makes it so useful, but if you want to use it for utility cuts, you can do that quite nicely. Piercing things, opening things. It's got a nice substantial handle. Okay, so nice grip on this guy, and it feels like a working knife. It's got a bit of jumping over here, but your thumb fits into that so nicely when you're pushing through cuts. Okay, even if you have it in the hammer grip, it works fantastically. And then if you want to do a reverse grip, it feels like it was made for it. Okay, I don't know, chest lever grip when you're cutting wood while bushcrafting. Okay, this is a solid knife. Action on this thing, fantastic. It only has a flipper. There's no other way of opening it, but it is wonderful. Detent is dialed in perfectly. I really like this thing. And slowly, it's becoming one of my favorite work knives. When you actually want to work with the knife or do something with the knife, it just feels so solid. Okay, so I'm really enjoying the Beserker. Yes, while I'm standing there gnawing at the edges of my shield, preparing for battle, I would definitely go for this knife. Okay, let's do a quick size comparison. Okay, PM2. Blade length, how much? No, it's pretty much the same. Okay, blade length, pretty much the same. Handle on the PM2 is a bit longer. Let's do something else that's pretty much the same size. Rat 1. Blade length a bit more on the Rat 1 and a bit more handle on the Rat 1. Actually, quite a bit more handle on those two. Okay, but the handle on this thing is not bad. You can get 4 fingers on there, and because it's got this shape, even if you have monkey paws, you should be able to still fit in there. I shouldn't say monkey paws. Monkeys don't have big hands. gorilla paws. Anyway, even if you have huge hands, it's still going to work on this thing quite nicely. And the shape of this knife, the shape of this blade is just fantastic. A thing that I normally like when the tip and the end is in line. So your tip is pointing towards whatever you want to unpackage. Yeah, let's say that, unpackage. Okay. Action, the cutout to the liner lock is fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, materials. I love D2, I love G10. Tough stuff. Okay. Well, edge holding on D2 is fantastic. Maybe not super toughness, but it doesn't feel like anything's going to happen. I quite enjoy this. The only little thing I have here, because we have little button screws, and you see it's not a lot of space there at the back. So when I wear my jeans, it stops there. But today I'm wearing rugby shorts, and it goes in all the way. Okay, so, but okay, you get extra hardware and extra pocket clips with all of your pickled steel. So just check one that has flat screws and put that in there, and that problem should be solved also. But I don't care. I've been carrying this thing just like that. Okay, so even if your pocket clip, if your pants only go up to there, it's still enough to keep this thing nice and securely in your pocket. Okay, I like that. Now, what are we going to do? I'm going to braai something. Let's braai. I think I'm going to braai. We did those wonderful susati things the other night. Okay, so I'm going to ask my wife to get more of those chicken susatis because they were extremely nice. And then I think I'm going to have a little braai for today. It's Sunday. It's already late again because the whole morning I was actually working. I don't really like working. And then, yeah, this afternoon I also have to, do work things. Yeah, okay, so that's me. Now I'm sad, so I'm going to braai. That's going to make me feel better before I have to do other things again. Okay, next week is a hectic one. So I'm pretty sure the first time you'll see a video again will be on Friday, I think. And then at least this coming Saturday, I'm not working. So hopefully things start rolling again. Because I spoiled you for a little while. We were doing lots and lots of videos. But now as life sets in, we're doing less and less. Okay, well, we're not doing that few. We at least have a few a week still. Okay, but anyway. Rambling, talking too much. I'm going to go braai now. Okay, I started the fire, but I don't have enough charcoal, and I don't have anything to braai yet. So the wifey will have to go and get us something before we can really braai. So, Beserker. Let's go berserk. I love this knife. Okay, this knife. I've been kind of abusing it. You see blood on the back of the hand. Been chopping down random tree limbs, and I've been pegging it into things and doing whatnot. And I figured out something. The spine has got a little swedge on it, so that means you can't use it. You cannot use it as a bushcraft knife. But if you want to do a ferro rod with it, this section is quite crisp. So that works quite well, even on a very oxidated ferro rod. Okay, and we are doing this. Chicken susatis, which is a kebab for anybody that's not from South Africa or wherever. Okay, these are the good ones. Now, I think my wife got 10 this time. So we will be opening this now and then throwing them on the fire. I'm just waiting for the fire to die down a bit because with chicken you need to lower it for a longer time. Okay, because the fire is still very hot, I'm putting them on the non-fire side, and then I will turn them around once or twice and then put on the lid to kind of bake them. Okay, so there we go, chicken susatis. These guys are succulent and soft and pretty much done. So maybe one more turn and then I'm calling it. So I think I'm going to say goodbye to you now. Okay, so if you've made it till the end of this video, you are wonderful. Go check out this Pickled Steel Beserker. Beserker. I really enjoy this knife. My new favorite work knife. It might be a bit heavy for a normal EDC knife. Well, actually not. You should be able to carry this. But if you have something to do, take this thing to do it. All of you stay safe, happy, have a good one. Goodbye.